Tonight, Muskegon Family Care in Muskegon Heights is facing allegations of embezzlement as they prepare to shut down. The clinic will stay open with a skeletal staff for the next 6 weeks, but what will happen next for those that rely on that facility for care? It remains a troubling question. News 8's Barton Dieters is live in Muskegon Heights, where he's been digging into this story all day. Barton?
Well, Brian, this facility, the majority of patients are low income. Most of them are on Medicaid or Medicare, and everyone agrees the last thing this vulnerable population needed was the closure of this vital health resource.
Pretty much, a patient-centered medical home. We were trying to get it so that way the patients could do everything there and not have to be outsourced elsewhere.
Bridget Harwood spent 4 years at the clinic, and this morning she found out she was not going to be among the 30% of the 200 staff at the facility remaining until March 31st.
It's heart-wrenching. Many times over the weekend I've cried.
She says there's only one other federally funded health clinic in the county, and it will not be able to absorb the 20,000 people who will need to go elsewhere.
And there is one individual that I can think of right off the top of my head. I don't know what this patient is going to do. He needed us.
She said long before the announced closure, there were signs of trouble coming from the administrative section of the office.
Pretty much, you went to work, you did your job, you did what you had to do, and you stayed away from that corner of the building.
Former CEO Sheila Bridges, who is a self-published author and claims to mentor women around the nation, was escorted from the offices late last year and was replaced on the board. Today, Michigan State Police say they are investigating possible fraud charges at the center, but no charges have been filed. Harwood says the clinic needs to stay open, and she's hoping people press their state and national representatives to find a solution.
That there are some in the community that want to see the facility remain open. I want to see that facility remain open.
Sabo, who represents Muskegon in the State House, says the state at all levels is looking at what can be done.
The number one issue is to make sure that these patients have the health care that they need to have going forward.
U.S. Congressman Bill Heisinger's office said in a statement, quote, "Our office was made aware of allegations detailing gross abuse of taxpayer dollars and corruption at Muskegon Family Care. Over a year ago, our office then relayed that information to the proper authorities." Now we're going to keep digging into the story to see what we can find out about what exactly is going on here. We'll have those details here and online at woodtv.com. In Muskegon Heights, Barton Dieters, News 8.